What's happening, everyone? Welcome to GBALL Vision. I hope you are doing awesome today. We are going to be taking a look at the 5 best CJRB knives ever. Starting us off, the CJRB Echo. This knife quickly became one of my all-time favorite CJRBs. You have a beautiful sheep's foot blade in the RPM 9 with a stone washed. You have an elongated pill-shaped hole and a very, very well done front flipper tab. This is a Ray Laconico design, as you can see right there. You have a brass pivot collar, very well done. Green micarta handles, deep carry, recessed, steel rollover pocket clip. It is reversible. Great access to that liner with the chamfer on the liner. This thing is a slicer that's ultra comfortable. It's a fidget machine. There's not much more I could ask for at the price point of this guy. I also have a Knife Center exclusive version in a button lock form on the way. I cannot wait to get my hands on that guy. But this thing is ultra comfortable, and I fell in love with this thing very quickly. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. So next up is the CJRB Riff. This thing is all but brand new to me, but guys, it is probably my favorite CJRB ever. I absolutely love this thing. Stonewashed RPM 9 blade, drop point, milled out fuller, very deep milled out fuller, jimping on the top of the spine, a recessed button. The action is absolutely incredible. This is potentially the best button lock action I have ever handled, and I'm talking about budget range up to the Malibu and Mordax. This thing is incredibly good. So well tuned that it could be mistaken for a frame lock or a liner lock. It is, see how stout that is? It is ridiculous. You have to mean to flip this thing open. It is incredibly good. I cannot believe they were able to tune this button lock the way that they did. I hope this trend continues. The green micarta is very well done. It is slightly different from this knife to the Echo. The Echo has contoured handles as well, but it's slightly different. It's a different micarta. You have a deep carry steel rollover clip that is also reversible. Goes well with the all satin hardware. Flipper tab action, fuller action is incredible. You have a black anodized pivot collar here. It's going to be a great slicer with that tall blade. Very ergonomic. I cannot get enough of this knife, and I cannot put it down. It is so, so good. If you're looking for a budget button lock that is some serious kick-ass business, this thing is definitely my number one right now. There's no question about it. Over the Pyrite, over the Echo, over the Cord, over the Cubit, over all of them. This is seriously so good that this is the way I want every button lock from here on out to feel. It's incredible. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Of course, this knife was going to make this list. An oldie, but a goodie. The CJRB Scooria. This thing is phenomenal, guys. You have a coated RPM 9 drop point blade. You have dual titanium thumb studs and a flipper tab for your deployment. The detent is tuned very, very well. The thumb studs are very comfortable to manipulate. You have great access to them studs. You have great access to the liner as well. And it has a nice chamfer. You have contoured G10, a slight contour, G10 handles, very well finished. I love the look of this G10 and the feel. You have a very cool tooled pivot there. and a non-told side here on the clip side, which you do get a titanium 3D milled pocket clip. You have open construction, going to be very easy to clean out. You have circular milling done for weight relief. The Scooria, guys, this thing is a workhorse, and before I got heavy into collecting, this was one of my go-to work knives, and it performed absolutely amazing. This was one of my first experiences with RPM 9, and it has held up extremely well. This knife is 2 years old, if not more, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. This has hours and hours of cutting on it, and it still looks amazing. The finish has held up extremely well. The Scooria, guys, is a grade A winner. Let's check out another one. Next up, you're getting a 2-for-1. The Pyrite series of knives is phenomenal. The drop point came first. I picked this up the week that they were released. I knew it was phenomenal back then, and I knew that they were going to be a hit someday, and it took some time, but they finally caught on. Then they came out with the warranty, and that's when everything, all hell broke loose. But I have known the Pyrite was a good button lock, a good EDC, a good work knife. I've had this since the week they were released. You have a RPM 9 stonewashed drop point blade, dual thumb studs, some jimping there on the spine. Nice on the billboarding. They keep it very minimal and towards the scale. Those are always my recommendations. If you're going to have it, keep it small and to the scale. You have black G10 handles. They're kind of shadow boxed on these liners. They're steel liners. You have triangular milling done for weight relief. I opted to put a 3D milled titanium pocket clip on this guy, or what I think is milled titanium, but do not know that for sure. Could be aluminum. It's supposed to be titanium, but the Pyrite series is absolutely phenomenal. This one has the Wharncliffe blade. It's coated, RPM 9, pill-shaped hole. Great, great EDC knife. Great action. Not anywhere close to as good as the Riff, but they are both pretty good in their own right. It's no comparison on the action. These can be easily flicked out, and I do not think that you could do that with this. I guess if I really give it. No, I can't. See, that's how good it is, guys. I can't shake it out. Damn. So good. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with the Riff. Steel handles, very well finished, open construction. I threw a 3D milled titanium Civivi clip on here. Looks awesome. Great design for the button there, recessed. I like the little pop of color. I suppose it might be better all black, but it kind of goes with the edge, so no big deal. The Pyrite series is definitely in the top best CJRBs ever. Let's go ahead and check out the last one. Here's the one that started it all for CJRB on the button lock side. This was the first button lock that CJRB ever done. It has ever done, as far as I know. You have a DLC coated RPM 9 drop point blade, and it is so pokey, stabby. I love it. You have dual thumb studs that are very, very comfortable to manipulate. The detent on this one is very good. It's not a detent. The spring detent is very good. This one is very stout, and I've also heard some other people say theirs was as well. I've also heard a lot of people complain about this button lock feldspar. Now, the ones that were complaints were typically on the carbon fiber onlay that they do. Now, there was one person I saw complain that had this exact version, but I think they're crazy or I got very lucky because this is so well done. The plunge lock is done very well. CJRB still stands as the only company that I have not had a plunge lock fail from. Open construction, circular milling for weight relief. You do have a deep carry rollover clip here with the lanyard hole. This bad boy is reversible for our lefty buddies out there. Blue anodized pivot collar. Definitely a winner from CJRB. I don't know if these are still available from White Mountain Knives. They were an exclusive, but it's so good, guys. I really I cannot understand why people were complaining about this knife compared to the Malibu. Yeah, it's not the Malibu, but it's not trying to be and it's not supposed to be. And as far as I'm concerned, this thing is nice and snappy. The button is well done as well. As soon as you push that button, it's closing. I love it. CJRB Feldspar button lock. White Mountain Knives exclusive is definitely a winner in my book. Two oldies that are awesome still to this day. The Pyrite series, both bangers. The Echo in either form, liner lock or button lock, is going to be phenomenal as well. And then the number one CJRB, in my opinion, right now, the Riff, guys. This thing is an absolute game changer when it comes to button locks and when it comes to CJRB's knives. This thing is a game changer. Look at that thing. It is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Great size, great ergos. They're all great. Those are the 5 best CJRB models ever. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. If you are new here, click that GBALL Vision logo. I would love to have you here. If you want to watch some more content, I highly suggest watching this video right here on the left side of your screen. You can also check out this one right here. That's a very good one as well. Actually, check that one out. Check that one out right here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.